friends, are you excited or what? Today we are learning about Arabic vowels. Do me a favor, subscribe now. Today we learn about Arabic vowels. Short vowels, here, and long vowels, here. Long vowels at our next lesson. Arabic has 3 short vowels. Short vowels are written above or below consonants. If you write this symbol here above a consonant, let's say you have a consonant here, and you write this symbol on top of it, you have added a vowel a short a, after that consonant. If you write this symbol here above a consonant, let's say you have a consonant here, you've added a short vowel u above that consonant. If you write this symbol here, it looks exactly the same as the a, the short a. But below the consonant, let's say you have a consonant here, then you've added a short I after that consonant. So the short vowels in Arabic are a, u, and I, and they are written above or below the consonant, depending on which vowel it is. The vowel a is written above, the vowel u is written above, and the vowel I is written below the consonant. And here's our text with all the short vowels. Now, we usually don't write short vowels in our texts. We usually write them in Quranic texts or any religious texts to make sure people read properly, or in children's books, little children's books. However, in newspapers and books, regular books for grown-ups, we do not write short vowels. But it's important to know what they look like. So here we go. Do you recognize any short vowels in line 1 here? Okay, we see one here, right? Is that what? A, U, or I? That's a I, right? It's written below the consonant, so it's I. Oh, what's this? What's this 0 here? We didn't see this. This 0 here is called sukun, and sukun means silence. And this basically means 0 vowel. Now you're probably thinking, why do we need it? Well, that's because sometimes we need to show that I mean it, there is no vowel after this consonant. We'll come back to this later. Here's another one, short a, another one, a. This one we haven't seen yet, right? We saw the u, which is like this, but we haven't seen this one here, which is like this. Okay, so that's not just a short vowel. We'll talk about it later. Okay, so here we are, I, sukun, a. Let's see if we can find a short u. Do you see one in line 2? Where's the first short u you see? Right here, very good. And then there's another one here, right? And there's a I, short I. Another short I, right there. Oh, can't move this mouse. Okay. All right, so you get the idea. A, U, I for short vowels. Try to look at this text and see which short vowels you would circle here, just for practice. Follow me on Amazon. I will soon be publishing the book that you can write in and practice. Arabic has 3 long vowels that are pronounced the same way as the short vowels, but longer, in the same manner, but longer. You may or may not know this, but the short vowels in the Arabic alphabet are not in the official alphabet, but the long vowels are. Here they are. This is the long A, A. This is the long U, U. And this is the long E, E. Long vowels are written after the consonants. So if you write this here after a consonant, let's say you have a consonant here and you add this is called alif. And if you add it after the consonant, after, because we write in this direction, right to left, so this is considered to be after. So if you write alif, long A, it is pronounced A. After a consonant, you've added A, a long A, after that consonant. If you write this symbol here after a consonant, let's say you have a consonant here, and you write, oh, I wrote a little heart, that's so cute. Okay, so if you write a long U after consonant, you've added a long U after it. This is the long U. And if you write this symbol here, this letter, after a consonant, let's say you have a consonant here, and you write this after it, after, we write in this direction, remember, right to left, you've added a long E after that consonant. So let's read these long vowels together. A, U, and E. Two of the long vowels never connect with the following letter. Imagine a word containing three identical long vowels. Just imagine, and let's write them. And so you will have a long A here, and a long A here, and a long A here. Even though it's the same word, there will be no connection between the letters. That's because the long A never connects with the next letter, remember? With the next letter. The long U is also one of the 6 non-connecting letters. So if you write long U, and then another long U in the same word, and then a third long U in the same word, there will be no connection between these letters. The long E, however, is a connector. So as we saw in our letter connecting lesson, it will take one shape in the beginning, the same shape in the middle, 2 dots for each one of those. And then in final position, it takes its full shape, which is the same as its shape when it's isolated. And now let's see these letters in context. This is the text we're working on with no short vowels. Let's see if we can find some long vowels here. Do you see a long vowel here in line number 1? Yes, we see one here. And do we see another one? Here, you see? This is the middle shape of the long E. Now, you may think that this might be a long vowel, but we will see later that because it has this symbol here underneath it, it is not a long vowel. Same here, okay? Because it has this symbol here on top of it, it's not a long vowel. Let's see if we can find a long U somewhere here. Oops, here we found one. Long U. However, we will see later that if a long U is at the beginning of the word like this, it's really not a long U, but a W, as we saw when we spoke about the alphabet in a previous video. The long U also serves as a W, and here it's a W. Okay, let's see if we have a long A somewhere. Long A. Here, there is one here. Looks like a long A. Here's one. This looks like a long A. It just so happens that this letter preceding is a connecting letter. That's why it's connected here. Same thing here. This looks like a long A also. Now, is this a long A here? Let me see. This here, is this a long A? Yeah, it cannot be a long A because the long A never connects with the next letter. In fact, if you have a long A that connects with the next letter, then it's an L. That's the Arabic L. The Arabic L is a long A that continues. The long A never continues. Okay, remember that. Okay, that's. I think that's enough. We have an idea of how long vowels look in a text. Try to look at this text and see which short or long vowels you would circle here, just for practice. And that was the end of our lesson. Do you have any questions? You can ask in the comments box below this video. Follow me on Amazon. I'll be publishing my book for you to write in and practice. Do me a favor, subscribe now. And have you forgotten to like this video? Click like.